The reunion that rewrote their story. It was the kind of evening that felt too calm to predict anything extraordinary. The event hall glowed with soft lights and the air carried the hum of conversations from actors, directors and fans who had gathered for a special anniversary celebration of a project that once changed the landscape of youth drama. No one expected that this night would become the most unforgettable chapter in the story of Wang and Shen Yue. The hall was buzzing with cameras and interviews, yet there was a warm, nostalgic atmosphere. Photographers moved from guest to guest as the stage prepared for a reunion segment. Fans watching through live streams waited eagerly, hoping to catch a glimpse of moments they had missed for years. When Dylan stepped onto the stage, the cheers erupted. His presence carried a calm maturity, a quiet confidence that had grown with time. Moments later, Shen Yue entered wearing a soft smile that lit the room instantly. The moment their eyes met, something shifted. Not dramatic. Not loud. Just a silent recognition that carried years of unsaid emotion. The audience leaned in. For a brief moment they stood there, simply taking in the sight of each other after so long. The hosts sensed the energy and quickly invited them both to the center stage. The spotlight brightened and the atmosphere thickened with anticipation. They were asked to reflect on the journey that changed their lives and shaped their careers. Shen Yue spoke first, her voice steady yet nostalgic as she described the laughter shared during long filming nights and the comfort that came from working with someone who understood her perfectly. Dylan listened, quietly nodding with a soft smile that revealed affection and familiarity deeper than words. When it was Dylan's turn, he hesitated for a heartbeat. Then he began sharing moments the world never saw. The joking conversations. The supportive silence during stressful scenes. The unspoken understanding that kept them grounded through fame and overwhelming attention. The audience felt every word. Then came the moment no one expected. The host introduced a short video tribute and the large screen behind them lit up with scenes from their iconic drama. Laughter from behind the scenes. Candid moments of friendship. Quiet clips of them leaning on each other between takes. They both watched mesmerized, as if reliving a part of their hearts long tucked away. When the video ended, neither of them spoke immediately. And then Shen Yue said softly, "It feels like yesterday." Her voice carried warmth and something unspoken. Dylan responded with a gentle smile. "Some memories do not fade." The hall erupted in applause. The reunion continued with games, questions, and shared reflections, but something had changed. Their interaction grew effortless again. Familiar glances. Quiet laughs. Their chemistry flowed naturally, as if no time had passed. Halfway through the event, the camera captured a moment that sent fans into a frenzy. Shen Yue reached for a water bottle but struggled to open it. Dylan quietly took it from her, opened it, and handed it back with a shy smile. She laughed and thanked him. It was small and simple, yet deeply symbolic. At this midpoint of the story, let us pause. If you are enjoying this emotional reunion and the heart-touching journey of these stars, remember to subscribe to the channel so you never miss stories that bring you closer to the real moments behind the spotlight. As the reunion drew closer to its final segment, the host asked one last question. If you could say something to your younger selves during those early days, what would it be? Shen Yue answered first. "I would tell myself to be brave. I would tell myself to cherish every moment, even the uncertain ones." Dylan took a deep breath before responding. "I would tell my younger self that some connections are meant to return no matter how much time passes." The room went silent. Fans watching the live stream flooded the chat with emotional reactions. Many felt tears prick their eyes as they watched two people reconnect with an honesty that felt both nostalgic and refreshing. The final moment of the reunion arrived when the host asked them to recreate a scene that fans adored. The audience screamed with excitement. They hesitated playfully but eventually agreed. As they stood together facing each other, the chemistry was undeniable. Their smiles softened, their eyes gleamed, and the energy between them brought back memories that once defined an era. When the scene ended, they both laughed and bowed graciously to the cheering crowd. Shen Yue placed a gentle hand on Dylan's arm and he looked at her with a soft expression that communicated more than words ever could. The event concluded, but the emotional ripple it created continued to spread across platforms globally. Clips of their reunion went viral. Fans edited slow-motion moments and affectionate interactions into montages that gained millions of views. Comment sections exploded with joy, nostalgia, and renewed hope. Industry insiders spoke about the rare sincerity of their reunion. The way they interacted. The warmth. The respect. The affection that lingered beneath every smile. Over the next few days, interviewers asked Dylan about the reunion, and he openly admitted that reconnecting with Shen Yue brought back beautiful memories. Shen Yue echoed the same sentiment during her interviews, saying that some people leave footprints on your journey that remain forever. Their reunion became more than a moment. It became a story of timing, growth, and emotional connection that distance could not erase. Fans began calling it the reunion that rewrote their story. Not with dramatic announcements. Not with bold gestures. But with sincere human emotion. With a bond that time only strengthened. As the world continues to replay the beautiful evening, one thing remains clear. Their story is not about endings. It is about chapters returning. Connections renewing. And memories finding their way back home. Thank you for joining this emotional journey. The reunion of Dylan, Wang and Shen Yue reminded fans that some connections are timeless and some stories continue even when we think they have ended. If you enjoyed this heartwarming chapter, like this video, subscribe and share with fellow fans. More touching stories await you on this channel.